What is up, loves? Welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto Online video. My name is Darkside. So every single day, I come across at least one or two brand new players that have never even set foot on Grand Theft Auto Online. So I'm going to show you how to max out your stats if you're lower level. What you want to do is hold the D-pad down and you'll be able to see all your stats on the bottom right hand side of the screen, right above the story mode players, the story mode characters. And you could also press start and go to online and then go to players. I'm in a lobby by myself, so I'm the only one here, so you know. And you're gonna see they're gonna give you like these names over here: Acer when you max out your flying, Deadeye when you max out your shooting. You know, all these different things are gonna pop up once your shooting is maxed out. Okay, so what my advice to you new players would be to go to the internet and go to Pedal to Metal and get some type of a bicycle, whether it be a cross country, you know, a 12-speed or whatever it is, or like a little BMX bike. I prefer the BMX bike because you can do tricks with it. It's a lot more fun. And just keep riding around Los Santos and all of San Andreas and just do this for about maybe a half an hour. You'll have fun with it. That's why I like the BMX, because you can do some tricks and do a couple things and just keep riding and riding, and this is going to help build up your stamina as well as your lung capacity. Another thing that's going to help you build up your stamina and lung capacity is jumping into the water and going underwater. I'm going to show you guys here. So if you go underwater, and you're going to see the little oxygen meter is going to pop up in the gray. Mine's going to take a little bit longer than the average person if you're brand new to the game. It's going to take a lot longer for mine to deplete than yours would, okay, if you're new. So, because I have everything maxed out, obviously. So, you know, but what you want to do is wait till that goes down, till it starts flashing. Don't go below that because it's going to start eating into your health and you're going to die. What you want to do is just come back up and get a nice deep breath of air, and then go back down and do this a few times. This is going to build up your lung capacity. And you want to build these two things up because this is going to help with your rolling in the game. You know, the faster you roll, you know, your recovery time will be, you can start rolling again. Like, if you're brand new to the game, you can only roll and there's like a cooldown on it. It takes a while for you to be able to roll again. And rolling is really important when it comes to PvP as well as fighting NPCs. You could also swim around, you know, for a good amount of time, maybe 10-15 minutes, and like I said, that'll build up your stamina and your lung capacity. And I think swimming might build up strength too a little bit too. It's been a long time since I've done it. But okay, moving on to the next thing, talking about shooting. Okay, the best ways to get your shooting up in the game are probably going over to one of these ammunition spots. This one here right in the middle of the city, and then there's also one over bottom right hand corner of the map in Cypress Flats. And go to the ones with the shooting range, and you can come in here to the shooting range, and there's a whole variety of different missions you can do at the shooting range, and there's different ways you can qualify with different weapons. You can even use a minigun in here. I don't think there's anything for like RPGs or anything, or grenades in here, grenade launcher, nothing like that, but pretty much all the other weapons you can use, you know what I mean? So, and believe it or not, man, this stat makes a big difference having your shooting up, because I have a low level character, and I have all my weapons like Mark II, but my recoil on my weapons is terrible because my shooting is low. So you could have the best weapons in the game, but if your shooting is low, you're not going to be very accurate. Another thing you could do, go over to the gang attacks, and you know, these are all around the map. They're big circles. Just look for the big circles. Some of them spawn different times of days. This one over here near the casino, I think it spawns between like 2 p.m. to like 6 p.m. around dusk or so, and come over and just start getting headshots on some of these NPCs. Fuck you! Okay, also there's another thing I wanted to tell you guys is if you go start up a survival, okay, this way you don't have to worry about the police. There's a specific survival that I highly recommend that you guys do. It's really good for getting headshots and things like that, and practicing your, you know, your headshot game within the game. Okay, go over to the survivals and go start up this one called Processed. And there you can hide inside of a dumpster and you hardly ever get hit. But watch, you're gonna see the way I do this, and just pick the guys off and start getting headshots on them. And soon enough, your shooting will start maxing out and coming up. So, and this is really good because, like I said, you don't get any cops on you or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about them, because we all know that they're a pain in the ass in the game. they're always in your way. So just come over here, go to this dumpster over here, hop inside, and just stay in cover. Just take out all the guys that spawn in with headshots. It's just that easy. And if you die, just start it over again and keep doing the same thing.
What's my name, man? Fucking Franco just got that. Run! No, I think Greg's hit. On the floor. Find cover! Screw you! Back!
Okay, so next we're going to be talking about strength. So there's a few different sports you can do. Golf does build up your strength. I'm not sure if tennis does. I haven't played tennis in the game in a long time. And then there's also arm wrestling too. So arm wrestling will build up your strength too. So one of the things I like to do is I like to start up a mission if I'm on a different low-level account. And I go and I start up the mission called a Titan of a Job. And basically in this mission you don't get any cops on you. So I just go to a busy highway and I pull out all the NPCs and start beating the shit out of them. You know, just doing that. And that's, believe it or not, it's going to build up your strength. It's going to take you a while, but it's a lot of fun. And next thing you know, you have a whole line of cars, but you'll see your strength start coming up. You know what I mean? Another good mission to do this in is the Felisa job. The one where you have to go into the bank. If you have a friend, you know, that's down to do this too, start up the Felisa job, and before you go to the bank, before you guys even go to the bank, just pull over somewhere and start beating the shit out of all the NPCs, ripping them out of the cars, and that's going to build up your strength. Believe it or not, it does work. So it's kind of funny, kind of an awkward way to do it, but I mean it does work. So okay, so moving on to this next one, which is going to be stealth. This is, man, stealth is really important. Believe it or not, because I'm going to show you guys how you know if you've gotten a stealth kill or not. Okay. So what you want to do is we're going to go ahead and you press the L stick once, and it's going to make you kind of hunch over like this. If you're inside of an apartment or something like that, you'll hear your shoes or your sneakers actually kind of creak. That's how you know you're in stealth. And I'm going to kind of go over to this guy. I'm going to make my way over to this dude that's on the phone over here. He's facing out towards the ocean. And this is exactly how you know you're going to get a stealth kill in the game. You're looking to get a chop on the back of the neck or the head, right here, in between the neck and the head. That's a stealth kill right there, that chop. That's how you know you got the stealth kill. If you're not in stealth, it's just going to punch him in the back of the head. Here, we're going to try it again. I'm going to go to another NPC and do the same thing again.
Hey, buddy. We're still running tomorrow, right?
You're telling me.
Alright, there we go. We have the chop again. That's how you know you're getting a stealth kill on an NPC. Okay, is that chopping, right? So go to a busy area like Del Piero Pier, or maybe over by the, you know, the airport, something like that. So next we're going to move to the flying, rather. So there's a number of different helipads, and, you know, besides the military base, if you own a hangar there, just go to any of these helipads. There's one in Vespucci. You can go to the airport, out at Sandy Shores or Grapeseed Airfield. Also out here, there's a helicopter that spawns way out here in Toledo Bay, I think near the police station out there. But yeah, just get in the helicopter or a plane or whatever, and just start flying around. Just fly around for maybe 15-20 minutes, a half an hour, and your flying will build up very, very fast. This is one of the easier ones to get up. And also, there's also a flight school. Some people don't know about this, but it's very, very hard to see because there's a lot in the way on the map. But if you go to the airport, you'll see right near the terminal part, you know, the main terminal, there's a picture or like a little icon of a plane. Just go up the steps, right here. I'm going to land right in front of it. Go up the steps and go to the, you know, to the blue Corona. Go inside, and then from there you'll be able to do all sorts of flying missions and, you know, improve your flying that way as well. So, you know, it's pretty cool because you get rated. You get, like, you also get a little bit of money out of it. It doesn't pay much, but you can get like bronze or silver or, you know, gold or whatever. The better you are at completing some of these flight school tests. Okay, so moving on to the next thing, going to be driving. Okay, yeah, races are good for building up your driving. I don't like to do races, so I would rather just get on a motorcycle and hit the stunt jumps. Hitting stunt jumps are really good. They can boost up your driving as well. And doing a lot of people call cut-ups. You just get on a motorcycle and or in a car. I think you can do it in a car and just speed in between all the cars. Just kind of do what they call near misses and just like back and forth and just zigzag in between all the cars and just haul ass without crashing, you know what I mean? And you'll see your driving is going to come up really quickly as well. Like I said, or you could do races. I don't really mess with the races, but that does boost up your driving as well. So, you know, but it's these two, this one and flying, like I said, are the two easiest ones to do out of all. Just whatever you do, just try not to crash, you know? I mean, just go over the whole entire map, just zigzag in between different cars and things like that, and you'll see your driving will come up very quickly. Okay, so moving on to the very last one here. This is going to be talking about your mental status, okay? And a lot of people are confused about what the mental status is. So in order to boost up your mental status, you cannot be in any organization like a VIP or a CEO or even a motorcycle club. Your mental status for some reason doesn't come up when you're in an organization of any kind. I don't know why, but a lot of people look at people that their mental status is maxed out and they think that they're automatically like a toxic player or a tryhard. That's not always necessarily true, because there's a lot of people that kill, you know, a lot of cops, they blow up a lot of stuff in the game, maybe NPCs. They just like to have fun with it, and, you know, their mental status will come up. It comes up a lot slower if you kill NPCs. It seems as though, for some reason, your mental status comes up quicker killing other players. I don't know why that is, but you're going to see, if you're not in an organization and you kill like an NPC, it'll say, warning, your mental status is rising. If you continue to be, you know, whatever, if you continue to kill, you know, players or whatever, you'll be known as like an aggressive player, basically. And then that's when other players can kill you and they get a little bit more RP for killing you. That's the only difference there. But just because someone's mental status is maxed out in their red, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're toxic or they're, you know, like a tryhard or anything like that. Because I like to play and I love my mental status being maxed out. It just shows other people that I don't need to abuse like BST or any trash type of tactics when I'm PvPing. So I personally like my mental status being maxed out. Okay, but anyway, that'll do it for you guys. I will talk to you soon. I'll probably be live streaming later tonight around maybe like 9 or 10. So if you guys want to stop by and check that out. Hopefully this video was helpful to some of you new players, help you get your stats up, and keep grinding and, you know, do your thing, man. Have fun with it. I'll talk to you guys later.